sample in the background. Sampling is hip hop, you know what I'm saying? No one can ever say anything different. Sampling is hip hop, period. You know, definitely get to doing original music, man, because it'll broaden the scope of the music that not only you listen to, but the music that you create.
I actually had beat block that day. It was a year old before they even recorded it. I had beat block that day, and I just like, you know, I'm gonna just chop up the first thing the needle touches. I ain't even looking what song I was chopping or nothing. I just dropped the needle on the motherfucker, got to work, and had a beat in probably about 20 minutes.
Well, what's really crazy is that album was probably recorded here. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if that's ever happened on some hip hop shit. Like a motherfucker hit some shit off of a record and then ends up dumping it at a studio for an artist, and it's the same fucking studio that the record was actually created in. Like that shit was heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit.
I can't remember exactly the point where it just took over and it just became a massive need a whole couple of rooms for these kind of problem, but it was quite early on. I filled a room pretty quickly. And also people started giving me records. And then of course you need two of everything, or you need to get as many doubles as you can. Once you start getting in the realms of having double copies of things, it just takes up space. It takes up a lot of space.
Your space is the most important thing as a producer, I think. I'm in here with no windows, so I have no track of time, and I have really dim lights, you know what I'm saying? But it just kind of, it puts you in a different world when you're in here.
The first piece of equipment that I got, which was the MP, I knew that this was never going to leave the lab. I already knew that I wanted to use this, and I wanted to do most of my production on this same machine. Like, that was standard. There's been loads of times I wanted to just get loads of gear, but I don't think that's the way to go. You know, you spend so much time buying gear and learning it, you don't get to make music. So I just thought, if I get one humble piece of equipment and just get the most that I could get out of it, then I'll be happy.
Once I started getting into other machinery, like Reason, I had cats like Lotus, After, Phonics, like kind of helped me as far as like learning the machine and learning the technicalities of it, you know what I'm saying? And like that shit like helped me like advance and like accelerate super fast. So like shout outs to them cats.
You don't like, you know, as soon as I hear the beat, I don't just see red in front of my eyes. You know, I don't visually see anything. Nothing appears in front of me at all. It's more of I suppose it's more of like associating a colour with a feeling. So, I mean, to a lot of people that sounds like a load of rubbish, but to me it makes just as much sense as to say hot is red and cold is blue, you know what I mean? The same kind of thing as that, I suppose.
Dilla just like on some, okay, you guys gonna be on some jazzy shit? I'm gonna flip and go to electronic shit. And then once everybody's going electronic, alright, I'm going back to the old shit. I'm gonna get the dollar bin shit. Alchemist said it the best. Your brain's is the computer right here. These are just tools. It's what you can put it and apply it and become whatever it is.
I can play, but somehow it works, you know?
It's always different when I sample records, you know? Sometimes I'll take parts that are actually noticeable if you were to hear the original song, or sometimes I'll just feel like getting, you know, tiny little sounds out of there and chopping it up and using it in a way that I can play my own melody with it. It all depends really. I guess on the record I pick up and how I feel.